Damn, Daniel. Hey everybody, it's Old School Heart back with another cultural conversation for you guys. So if you are not a subscriber to the channel, please hit that subscription button down below. Please also ring that little bell over there. Turn that bell on, because when you turn that bell on, you are the first to be alerted when I have another cultural conversation video posted. So let's get into it. Let's get into Daniel, Best Part, Caesar, our indie R&B sensation. So Daniel Caesar went on live yesterday and decided to have a little rant. According to him, he was very, very intoxicated, but he wanted to know why Black people are so sensitive. He wanted to know, why are we being so mean to white people? He wanted to know why we are treating YesJuelz for her life. So if you're not familiar with who YesJuelz is an up-and-coming hip-hop artist. She's white, of course, and she has been blamed for misappropriation. And of course, we know what that means. It's pretty much stealing our culture, especially us Black women, and just doing things that, well, we would do. So YesJuelz has been very controversial lately because of a post she wrote on either Twitter or Instagram. She took to her Twitter or Instagram, posted a picture of a hoodie or a shirt that said "niggas be lying" or "why niggas lie though." Now, I don't know why YesJuelz thought that this was a good idea to post, but let's just be real about it. Sis was in for it because Black Twitter and Black Instagram went in on her appropriately. I don't see it any other way. You should be tore a new asshole for that. And so she was, and of course, in white woman fashion, she decided to cry and weep about it and to complain about it like white women do. And she was pretty much dragged for it. Duh. Okay, like she was dragged for it. Duh. Lately, she has been a part of a controversy because she went on a hip hop podcast, hip hop show, and basically was just wondering why so many Black women are dragging her and bullying her and just saying all these bad things about her, and she doesn't understand why it's appropriate for Black people to do this and then white people can't follow in the culture. And the Black men that were there and that host this show, I am not very familiar with, but they agreed, and in Black man fashion, they wiped their tears and they told her she was right. One of the things that was big during this whole controversy about last week was she went in with Scotty. Scotty is a part of State of the Culture show with Joe Budden and Remy Ma. And I don't even know if I got the name of the show right. And I forget who the other boy is on that show. Sorry. But they went back and forth on Twitter, and basically she was dragged once again. So Daniel decided to be the Black superhero in yet another white woman's life and decided to ask us why we're so mean and why we're so negative to white people. Evidently, Daniel Caesar has been in an indie summer concert fog. I'm assuming that he spends a lot of his life in this indie culture with all these white women going to these festivals where they wear these flowers. I'm not too sure, but I'm assuming that Daniel Caesar doesn't get a lot of time with the Black people, I guess. So he decided to defend her, I guess because he just felt we were just picking on her a little too much. So here we go. Daniel Caesar, I'm not understanding what you're going through. Everybody is saying that you're in the sunken place. You decided to get rid of those beautiful dreads that you had, to bleach your hair blonde, which in all honesty, I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with you not being aware of what's going on. I don't know if you are aware of the barbecue Becky's or the police shootings that have happened or the discriminations that we have going on or Trump being in office. But those are all very good examples of why there is no harmony between blacks and whites and why our foot won't be off the white man's neck anytime soon. If you need an update, I don't know if you spend most of your days twiddling your thumbs or twiddling a guitar or whatever that you do, but please be aware of this. It's a lot going on. You can click on your Facebook, you can click on Instagram, your social media, open a newspaper, and you will see very much racial issues and racial tensions between the two, especially right now in this climate. The only difference is that you won't see black people be quiet and be in harmony. The days of that is over. If we have to say something, we will. And so when Jules decided to act much like what white women do when they cry white women tears, we decided to say no go. You will not be able to just say and do whatever you want because you have decided to engross yourself in our culture. That does not make you an exception to the rule. You are not an exception to the rule. You are somebody who favors our culture. You can like our culture, but you may not steal from it, and you may not think that you're able to do whatever you want because you are a fan. Please believe this, YesJuelz, you are a fan of the culture. You are not a part of the culture. And since you are a fan of the culture and not a part of the culture, there is damn sure some things you are not able to say and you are not able to do. I don't give a fuck if you know every Eminem, Jay-Z, 50 Cent song out there. If we say you cannot do it, boo-boo, you cannot do it. If you want to favor our music and our culture, you must first respect us. And if you cannot do that, you cannot be a part of our culture, and we will cancel you. And your only audience will be your people, which probably about now, the only audience is your people. So Daniel, if you want to know in your intoxicated state why it is that we don't give a damn about Jules at this moment, it's because she is a mess. She's a mistake. We don't care for her, and we don't have to care for her. And we are not sensitive. We are not going to be mistaken as fools. We will not be treated or insulted any longer. And so since she decided to come for us, we came for her. And since you want to protect her, that means your ass is up for cancellation as well. Don't think because you just sung Best Part, and that is a really damn good song, that we cannot turn back Tyrese, we cannot turn on Tank, that we cannot turn on a whole bunch of Chris Brown in order to get rid of your ass. We enjoy your music. We appreciate the music, but please believe you too can be canceled. So, Daniel Caesar, here's my advice for you. Stay your drunk ass off of Twitter or Instagram, whichever one you were on. Stay your drunk ass off of those. Keep your little comments like this to yourself, because now you're in the hot seat and you're going to have to come out with some type of, I'm sorry, I'm apologizing for what I said in order to keep your brand straight, because your first providers are us. Your first providers are us. If we are not at your shows, nobody is at your goddamn show. Don't let them fool you into thinking that you can play all that shit where they at. No. We support you first. Watch what you say, young man. And this is Old School Heart, and I'm done with my rant. And so the cultural conversation is today. Do you feel what Daniel Caesar is saying? Or do you think Daniel Caesar needs to take a break from social media until he gets his mind right? Let me know down in the comments below. Please like, share, and comment on this video. And I'll see you in another video. This is Old School Heart. Have a good night.